What's up, Monster Mob, man? It's your boy Monster. I'm back with another video, man. And today we got something different. I'm reacting to the Chime Builder Card. So if you don't know what Chime is, it's like a banking card. It's a online banking card, you feel me? Like a debit card. But also, you feel me, you can get a credit card to help build your credit through them. Boom. I have one. This is not a paid promotion. I tested them out. So boom. A lot of people been telling me they want to, you feel me? Hear me talk about credit and building credit and business information and stuff like that. So give y'all what y'all want, man. I'm gonna give y'all some of the knowledge that I know. Some. But yeah, so I'm looking at the screen right now. We're gonna react to a review that somebody did on them. So I feel like this is gonna be cool, it's gonna be interesting, it's gonna be different. For some of y'all gonna learn something and may help some people out, man. So hey, man, credit is wealth, man. Facts. Go get that money, go get that cash, but build up your credit for sure, for sure. You get better deals, you get better. Well, when I say deals, you get better like offers in life. Like say you're going for a car, you get a better interest rate, give or take, a better monthly payment, you know, things of that nature. So yeah, man, and you get better deals on loans, get approved for loans that you can go and do multiple things with the money that they give you, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, you already know, man. If you're new, man, like, comment, and subscribe, man. If you already here, y'all know what to do, man. And for the people that's new, man, make sure you go tell your mommy, your daddy, your auntie, your uncle, your grandma, your cousin, your lover, your secret lover, their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their secret lover, their known lover, friends of the family, their girlfriend, their boyfriend, and the side pieces, man. Because I know y'all got them. Facts. And did y'all talk to God today? Huh? Did y'all talk to Jesus? Huh? Let me know. But hey, man, we got to go ahead and get into this video. For sure, for sure. See what they're talking about.
What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So, it seems like forever ago we did a review on the Chime banking platform, and that was actually one of the very first bank reviews that I did here on this channel. And while not enough has necessarily changed to warrant a follow-up video to that, Chime has recently added a new financial tool that I personally see a ton of value in, and I want to share that with you today. And that would be the Chime Credit Builder Card. Now, let me be clear, this is not your typical credit card, and this can actually allow you to literally build up your credit score and credit history without paying any interest, without paying any annual fee, and best of all, without ever having to take out a dime in debt, which is pretty cool if you ask me. So let's break down everything that this Chime Credit Builder Card has to offer to see how you can start building.
Let's be real now. Let's be real. You can't beat that. You can't. Come on, man. You can't beat that. And again, this is not a paid advertisement. I came across a credit card building video, and I saw that somebody did a review on Chime. I'm like, oh, I recently got a Chime card. Oh, and if you need, you feel me, assistance. But yeah, so like, you can't beat that. Like, but listen though.
Your credit score and credit history.
And I haven't watched this video prior.
With no debt. All right, let's jump right into it.
All right.
So first of all, what the heck is this Chime Credit Builder Card? Because typically in order to build up credit, you have to take out some kind of debt. Maybe you take out a mortgage and you pay it back, or you take out a student loan and you pay it back, or maybe you just have a credit card, and even if you pay it off at the end of every single month, as you should be, it is still technically a form of short-term debt. So how in the world is this card going to allow you to build up credit without ever really taking on debt? Well, we will get into the details on exactly how this works, but essentially, this is a secured credit card. Now, I've talked about secured credit cards before here on the channel, but essentially what this means is instead of you swiping your card, the credit card company covers that, and at the end of the month, hopefully you pay them back. A secured credit card means that you're basically putting up a security deposit beforehand, and this is basically what is an insurance policy for the credit card company. So instead of having a random credit limit that is assigned to you based on a bunch of different variables in your credit history, your credit limit is basically going to be whatever that security deposit is that you put up. So you give the credit card company $500, for example, they give you a credit card with a $500 limit, and in case you just go off and spend $500 and you never pay them back, well, they just keep your security deposit, and that's the end of it. And this way, the credit card company is not taking on that risk themselves. And that's why it's such a popular option.
So, with that, it's good, but it depends. If you know, again, this is to build up your credit, okay? So, if you know that your goal wasn't never to really build up your credit, don't do this, because you're basically going to be out $500. If you're the type of person that blows money, or you're in a situation where, like, you really don't have it to be able to pay back, or like pay back a credit card, don't do it, because you're only hurting yourself. But see, with this, again, like he said, you do like a security deposit. So if you learning how to manage your money and you just want to build up your credit, do like $200. Do like $200. You can get, there is a such thing as the $200 credit limit, okay? So like what he's saying is, you give them $100, your credit limit is going to be $200. You feel me? So, I mean, you really can't beat that, because you know what you can manage. So that's good. That's cool. That's good. You feel me? But even if you were to go the other route in which he was saying, when you actually are given a credit limit, that doesn't mean that that's bad. Because just because, say like, a bank just give you $1,000 credit limit, don't use up the $1,000. You get a card for $1,000, only use about $300, and really don't even go to the 300 mark. Stay below the 300. You feel me? And pay it. And what I say this, free game. I will use the 15-3 rule. Okay? So the 15-3 rule is, you pay your credit card bill, you pay your credit card, blah, what am I trying to say? Okay, say boom. All right, your credit card is $1,000, right? That's the limit. You use like $250. Pay on it 15 days before your credit card bill is due, and pay on it again 3 days before your credit card bill is due. That's the 15-3 rule. Eat your mind. Watch your job shoot up. Guarantee you.
If you have absolutely no credit history, because how is the credit card company supposed to
judge.
know if you are going to pay them back? I mean, what company is going to give you a card with a $10,000 limit, for example, when they have no reference of if you're actually going to pay them back? Now,
Right.
With all of that being said, the Chime Credit Builder Card may be a secured credit card, but it is not going to work in the same way as some other popular secured cards like the Discover It secured card. And there's a lot of really great features that this card is built upon that, in my opinion, make it one of the best ways to start building up your credit if you have absolutely no credit history. So the way that this works is you're actually going to move a set amount of money from your Chime spending account, which is your standard bank account with Chime,
Right.
onto this Chime Credit Builder Card. And essentially, you are preloading this credit card and setting that money aside before you actually go and spend it, which is basically ensuring that you have the funds to pay it off. Because remember, credit card debt is bad. Like, probably one of the worst kinds of debt in terms
Right.
of the dangerous accessibility to it and the ridiculously high interest rates. So by setting this money aside beforehand into that account, you're being limited to only spending the money that you have already set aside, meaning you literally have no possible way of going into debt. So let's say you decide to move $100 from your Chime spending account onto this Chime Credit Builder Card. Then you can go out and freely spend your $100 just like you would with any other debit or credit card. And at the end of the month, that $100 that you set aside is going to be used to pay off that credit card balance. Then the best part, and really the whole reason that this works, Chime is going to report those on-time payments to the 3 major credit bureaus, who are the ones who keep track of your credit score and credit history. All right, that sounds...
I'm going to let him finish. But y'all hear how good that is? Because you basically giving them the money that you're going to spend, and it's automatically going to be paid off on time. because you already put the money up front for them to take out for a payment towards your credit card. That's great. You feel me? That's gonna make you like just, you gonna look like a boss. So that's what I'm saying. If you got it to where you can do something like that, at least just 100. Do it. Do it. This is good.
But what's the catch? Well, really, there isn't anything.
Right.
This card has no annual fee. You don't have to pay anything to get
interest.
it. Plus, there is literally no interest or ridiculous charges or.
And the reason there's no interest is because you're already giving them the money. So what you're giving them the money, so they don't need to charge an interest, because the way that credit card works, they already have the money, so it's nothing for them. They don't need the interest. You feel me? Come on, man. You don't need a credit card. And I already know all this because, you feel me? Hey, man.
Like that.
Free
Plus,
game.
this card currently has no minimum security deposit, meaning if
This
you
is
just
a
want to
real
go put
online
$10 in
banking.
this card and
Like,
spend
real.
it and then pay it off, then you can absolutely do that. And that last point is really important because even some other popular secured credit card options might have a minimum security deposit of several $100s. But
That's
if you're
right.
just getting started, then you might not need to have access to several $100s of credit.
That's
and
what
that
I was
can
saying
still
earlier.
actually dig you into a pretty big hole. So the fact that
Exactly.
you can just put a few bucks on the card and spend it a little bit at a time is really cool. Not to mention the fact that you were setting that money aside beforehand.
Man, don't get these people card. Ladies. Men. Hey, don't get these people card and go crazy on your lover like you. No, don't be stupid. Okay? Please don't. Please. Okay? Please don't. Okay? Don't. Don't put $700 on that Chime credit card and go spend it on your man. Don't do that. Don't. If y'all ain't gonna do that for each other, don't do it for one another. Okay? If that makes sense. Wait, if you're not gonna do it for each other, don't do it for one another. Okay, no, that makes. I know what I meant by that. Basically, if the energy ain't matched, don't do it. Don't. Just to build up your credit. Be smart. Be wise with it. Okay. Just to build up your credit, just do the 100, man. Just do the 100. Because it's based on what you give them to work with. So, true. You basically setting a limit for yourself, right? This is what I would do. I would do 100, right? If I'm in a good position, I'm gonna jump to 200. I'm gonna go 300. If you can do the 300, but don't max out at 300. Do like, if you go to bump it up like the next month, the 300. Now, don't spend a whole 300. Go like 150 on it. Pay that back. Keep it at 300. Don't do 150. Do 100. Pay that back. And keep building up. But know your stopping point to the point that you can pay back. All right.
Your payment history is always going to be perfect, and that's going to be really good for your credit score and a model that I really love. Basically, this is a debit card in the sense that you can't spend money that isn't in your account.
Right.
Whereas with a regular credit card, you could rack up tens of thousands of dollars in debt when you yourself may only have $5 to your name. Which is why credit cards in general can be very, very dangerous, once again, if you don't know how to use them properly. So perhaps you love this.
And y'all already know what my motto is. For those of you who new to my channel, you know how I'm rocking. I'm real, I'm solid, I'm authentic, and I'm funny. Okay? And I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I done did that before. You feel me? Credit card limit was, up there. I'm like, at first, in my head, I was only gonna use the credit card for shoes. Like, I was gonna buy some shoes each month, the ones I want, and pay it back. Just like that. Easy. But you know, life situations happen. Use them to pay some bills. And then use it to get some meals. You feel me? Like, for real. Don't do that. Don't do that. Pay it back, but don't do that. Don't. Especially if you can't be on time with it. Don't. You feel me? Be smart with it, man. For real. Build up your credit,
Yeah,
man.
and you're
This is
ready
a
to
good
start
way to
building
do
up your
it.
credit
It's
score
other
for
places that
free
do stuff like this
without
too.
any debt. So how do you go about applying for it? Well, first of all, you will need to have a Chime spending account because remember, you're going to use the funds in that account to transfer money onto this credit builder card to ensure that you always have enough money to pay it off. So the first step
and
is
it's
to
perfect
open that
because you're
Chime
not going to be in
spending
debt
account.
this way.
Currently, Chime is actually offering a $75 sign-up bonus when you open an account and set up direct deposit. So if you are looking to set up your main bank account, or maybe you're looking to just get this credit builder card, then definitely use that link down in the description below to get $75 for free. And also, I do want to mention that in order to use the credit builder card, they do require you to set up direct deposit. So again, if you are going to have to do that anyways, then be sure to use that link down below to get $75 for free. And the best part of all of this is Chime wants everyone to have access to this incredible opportunity, so they don't even run a credit check in order for you to apply. Meaning, again, literally anyone can apply for this, even if you have no credit history. All you need is that Chime spending account. And really, it shouldn't take that long for you to build up a really decent credit score, because remember, the largest factor that is used to calculate your credit score and credit history.
How can Experience Boost help you?
I boosted my credit score 20 points.
We have a baby on the way, and with my new FICO.
Facts.
History is your on-time payment history.
Facts.
And since this card forces you to set that money aside beforehand, meaning you are always going to have the money
Screenshot
to
this.
pay
Take
off,
a picture.
then your on-time payment history
this
is
is how
always
it
going to
operates.
be perfect, and you are never going to have a missed payment, which I promise you is going to be very good for your credit score.
Facts.
Now, obviously, this is going to depend
You'll
on a
always
ton
be
of
on
other
time.
factors and what other variables are playing into your credit history. But I'd say, realistically, if you're starting from square one, meaning you have no credit score at all, then you can probably expect to build up a score in the high 600s or even the low 700s or higher in less than a year, just by using this card and then ensuring that you're paying it off, which again, it forces you to do so. So that is really awesome, and I promise you, it's probably not going to take that long. And once you build up that good credit history, you'll also be able to qualify for some other awesome credit card options where you can apply those same healthy spending habits and making sure that you're paying those off, and also earn some fantastic cash back and other benefits from those other cards as well. So,
Alright, real quick. I ain't want this video to be too long, but boom. Let me see.
there's other cards as well. So,
it went by fast. Hold on.
benefits from those other cards as
right
well.
now. I'm gonna stop right there. Boom. Y'all see how that annual fee say 0? Rewards rate 1.5 points. Okay. Intro offer, right? Credit card score, right? The REC means recommended. They want you to have at least some credit score of that just to get that card. Boom. Now we're gonna go back up real quick.
Options.
Y'all see that annual fee for the American Express Gold Card? I used to work on this wealthy island called Skidaway Island. Right? I worked at Publix on the island. If you don't know what Publix is, then you from like the West Coast or up north. It's the down south thing. It's like Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, I think Louisiana. But I seen a whole bunch of wealthy people always came in with this gold American Express card. I promise you, bro. I promise you. Well, you see that annual fee? And you see what they want that credit score to be? You feel me? But look at the reward rate. Look at the intro offer. See, you got to look out for all that type of stuff, though. That annual fee, you got to be able to pay that.
You can apply those same healthy.
That Chase Sapphire, that's a good one. They want that recommended credit score too. Recommended. Remember, recommended. But that's a good card because the annual fee only $95. But
habits,
it's not
sure
bad.
you're paying those off, and
But
also
look
earn
at
some
Discover. Look at Discover. Discover is cool.
cash back
For a
and
start
other
off.
benefits from those other cards
And then
as
Bank of
well.
America.
So overall, I
Zero is
absolutely
Bank of
love the
America.
way that
Come on
this
now.
Chime Credit Builder Card is set up, and the fact that it literally has no fees and no interest really gives you a good feeling that Chime is honestly just trying to give you a quality product that allows you to build up your credit score and credit history and subsequently achieve your financial goals. Now, one last question that I will answer that I was wondering myself is how is this model going to affect your credit utilization? Because remember, your utilization is another huge factor when calculating your credit score. And basically, your credit utilization is a
I feel like he about to say what I already said earlier. Like, moving it up.
percentage of your total available credit that you are actually using. And you want to keep that as low as possible. So if you have a $100 credit limit and you spend $10, well, that means that your utilization is 10%, and that's good for your credit score. But the way that this card is set up, you're technically always using 100% of the money that is set aside. So isn't that bad for your credit score? Well, again, that is a fantastic question and something that I was personally concerned about and wondering myself. But the good news is that Chime does not report your percentage utilization to those 3 major credit bureaus. They are just going to report your on-time payment history, which again is going to be flawless. So no worries here. This card is definitely going to be very good for your
Come on now.
And in case you're
Come on,
you
man.
don't report that utilization because
beat
you
that.
don't have a preset limit. Since the amount that you spend is basically however much you put in that account, and you're not going to have that.
And that looks so much better. And I know probably some of y'all had that same question. But that is great. They're not going to report your utilization. So remember how I was telling y'all, if you got a $1,000 credit card limit, only go about to 300, but don't even go to 300, stay under the 300. But make sure you apply that 15-3 rule. That 15-3 rule, boom. Chime don't even report how much you used. Like they don't report what your cap was and how much you used. They only report that, hey, he paid this amount on time. That's it. Man, you gonna look like the man out there, bruh.
Card limit like you do with some other credit cards. And as a result, you technically aren't using a utilization of the available credit to you, and therefore they don't report it. So let me know what you think of the Chime Credit Builder Card down in the comment section below. And again, if you do want to sign up for this Credit Builder Card or the Chime spending account, which you'll have to have in order to get the credit card, then be sure to use that link down in the description below to get $75 for free, or whatever the sign-up bonus is at the time of you watching this video. If you did enjoy this video and you want to help support me, it would mean a lot to me if you would hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who you think would get value out of this content as well. And as always, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.
Great information, and he told no lies because as y'all can see, I got it. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, Monster, so you got that credit card? No. I'm gonna keep it up. Wow. You feel me? No. But I will say this. The only reason I don't have their credit card, trust me, I reviewed and looked up everything to make sure it was legit, factual, true, all that. Listen, it's real. Again, this is not a paid promotion. I legit went out my way, did my research on Chime. I'm like, oh, okay, it's cool. They legit, it's easy. I applied, I got the card, boom. But I don't do direct deposit with Chime. You feel me? That's the only reason I ain't got the card yet. Can I do direct deposit to Chime? Yes, I can. Will I? Yes, I will. I just haven't yet. But it's legit. It's good. And this is a great way to build up your credit. I promise y'all. Like, for real, for real. Like I said, boom. With this card, he already said they don't report your utilization. They just report that you paid what you paid on time. That looks amazing. So, and it's going to show that you were paying off your card on time. Now, with the 15-3 rule, if you get the type of card where you actually have a limit, like I'm going to give my example again, of 1,000, and you use like 250, do the 15-3 rule, man. I promise y'all. 15 days before and 3 days before. And make sure you have that bill on when you do it 3 days before, you paying off that bill for the month. Keep it going. Promise y'all. Hey, health is wealth, and wealth is peace for the most part. Hey, remember, you can go anywhere. You can do anything as long as you take yourself with you. Monster Mouth, man. We out, man. Peace.